Well, hello everybody. This is Bug Eater64, and we're getting ready today to fly in the latest update of X-Plane12. Now, this is update 12.1.2 R2, and we will be flying the Boeing 720. We're going to be flying from LaGuardia down to Miami. So let's get inside the aircraft. The weather is fine. The flight should be good. And we'll just see how things go. So, catch you inside. Okay, well, here we are at LaGuardia. And we're getting ready to fly to Miami. And we're going to be flying the Boeing 720. And we will have a complement of first-class passengers. Plus, we're going to be carrying a little cargo. So with that, let's go ahead and get things going here by attaching the jetway. And we'll wait for that to finish. Okay, so and we'll get that front door open so we can get ready to put the passengers on. We can get rid of that. Get the external power on. Come on. Thank you. Avionics. Okay, we'll get this taken care of. Alright. So with that, let's go ahead and get the FMS set up. Mine will be GPS. Okay, go to index, route menu, and we will have LaGuardia to Miami. VNAV. Can be flying at 18,000 feet. Okay, that looks good. Let's go to departure. And we will be taking off runway 13. And we'll be using Nothings 5. Alright, and when we arrival will be Miami at runway 09 ILS. And we will be using, let's see, leg. Yeah. All right. Alright, let's go to legs. Just kind of look through here. See if we've got any discontinuities. And you can see the WP 1, 2, and 3. Those are my personal waypoints. Yeah, there we go. And it's... yeah, that'll be fine. Okay. Okay, so that's all looking good. Get rid of this. Okay, so I think we've got the passengers on board. So let's go ahead and close that door. And let's get rid of the jetway. All right. Okay, so that's all looking good. Oops. Alrighty. So with that, let's get this started here. Open up some covers. Come on. That's good enough for government work. All right. So we've got the air cart, everything set up here. All right, let's turn on our fuel. Okay. Alright, that's all set. And let's get the air from ground unit so we can start our engines. Okay, that's all looking good. That's good. So we are all set. That's set. Seatbelt signs are on. Emergency lights are armed. Turn navigation and beacon on. And let's start engine number 3. Plane hard to get today. Alright, let's try this again. When it gets to 20%, we've got the fuel already turned on and it should fire up. There it goes. Alright, we've got a good engine start. Okay. Engine number 4. Okay, so 3 and 4 have started. Engine number 2 starting up. And we've got a good light off. And generator on. So, last but not least, engine number 1. Okay, looking good. Okay, so we'll get that set up, and with that, galley power on. And that's all looking good. Alright, so everything looks ready here. We got that. Alright, so with that, turn on hydraulics. Otherwise, if I don't do this, we don't have any nose steering, which would be bad. Alright. Now, let's go ahead and set up the pushback.
Ground to cockpit, plan acknowledged. Call me through the menu when you are ready.
Okay, I think we are ready.
Ground to cockpit, tow is driving up.
Alright. And there it comes, driving through the building. But the passengers didn't care for that.
Okay, all doors and hatches are closed. Ready to connect.
This is the latest version of X-Plane12. It's 12.1.2 R2.
Tow connected and bypass pin inserted. Release parking brake.
Alright, parking brake is released.
Starting pushback.
Okay, once they release the tow, hand signals will be to the right.
Operation complete. Go ahead and set the parking brake.
Alright.
Disconnecting tow. Stand by.
Alrighty.
Tow is disconnected and bypass pin has been removed. Hand signal on the right. We'll see you next time and have a safe flight.
Okay, we're all set. Okay, cross this one. Alright, approaching runway 13. We're going to hold short here. And okay, with that, we're going to set flaps to takeoff. We're also going to turn on some lights. Okay, flight recorder on. Landing lights on. Okay. Alright, so looks like we are set. Flaps are set. Fuel is set. Okay. Alright, let's get going. Brake released. right. That's all set. Knots. Rotate. Whoa. That crosswind caught me. Okay, positive gear up. Okay, we are on our way. And flaps coming up. Bust the speed limit. Came close, but we didn't. Alright, so we are on our way. And we'll get these off. Just leave the static landing lights on. Okay, so we on our way to 18,000 feet. We got 946 miles to go, and presently at 2,700 feet and climbing. Everything's looking good. And once we get up to altitude, we'll turn off the seatbelt signs to let the people walk around.
Hours later.
Alrighty, so flight has gone without incident. Everything's working all right. We've started our descent. We're descending at about 1,000 feet a minute. We'll also be slowing down now, down to 190 as we get ready to do our approach. We're still some distance away, but we are just about ready to make our turn into our approach legs. Yeah, there we go, going into runway 9, and we'll just kind of take things gradually. I mean, we've got plenty of runway today, so if it's a little long, it's no problem. We've got runway 9 is 13,000 feet long, so we've got plenty of runway for this aircraft. And the ILS frequency is 110.9, so we've got that set up. The rules say that we have to be below 250 knots at 10,000 feet, and we are presently at about 240, 230 knots. So we're doing fine. We're not going to break any rules this time, which I have been known to do in the past, but you know, stuff happens. So while this is going on, we'll just sit back and watch the gauges and have a nice cup of Java while the airplane does its thing. And we'll get this slowed down some. Looking good. All right, let's get all the landing lights on in preparation. And we will get the passengers in their seats and belted up. Okay, that's looking good. Got the auto brakes set. Alrighty, so yeah, airspeed's good. Descending at about 1,200 feet a minute, or bouncing between 1,000 and 1,200. Yep, everything's working fine. Okay, so we're within 2,500 feet. And let's see, we'll change that down to about 1,500 feet. Continue our descent. And first degree of flaps. So we're on a long final. Straight ahead. We'll go ahead and finish turning all the lights on. Airspeed solid at 190. down. And locked. So that's good. Flaps to 20. Airport's dead ahead. Glide slope, but it's all right. Okay, so lined up, everything's looking pretty good. Runway's dead ahead. Okay, a little bit high. Continue. Still a little bit high. Let's get down.
500, 400,
Sink rate, sink rate, sink rate, sink rate, sink rate, sink rate,
200,
sink rate, sink rate, sink rate.
All right.
100,
Gonna be a little bit long, but not too bad.
50, 40, 30, 20, 10,
All right. Touchdown. Brakes on. Reversers. Okay. flaps coming up. And we'll be making a left turn off the active up here. Okay, let's turn the landing lights off as we leave the runway. And we'll head up here and park. And hope the service vehicles don't get in my way. Okay, down safe. Everything went well. Good flight. And yeah, okay, service truck. Try to take my nose off. So here we are at Miami International, and parking brake set. All right, well, decent flight. Everything went just as it should. Turned off the autopilot a little bit early. Wanted to hand fly it in, but it worked okay. Aircraft had no issues whatsoever. Landing was a little bit long, but hey, I've got no complaints. My landing rate was minus 40, so I'll take that all day long, especially on a heavy aircraft like this. Anyway, we got the job done. We made good money for our virtual airline, and we got the passengers to Miami safely. So what more can you say? With that, I hope you enjoyed coming along for the flight. Sure enjoyed having you, and by golly, that's why we do this, just to have a little bit of fun. Now the replay, there is none. After I did this update, for some reason, both my replay copiers did not like the replay and would not act smoothly. So unfortunately, this is just a basic flight, but you know, we'll get that worked out and hopefully be able to do it the next time. So with that being said, this is Bug Eater 64, and until next time, remember, as always, safe flying.